How the devil are you guys? This is Robidon and this is a quick Rob's reaction video. I'm going to quickly talk about Fallout 4 and the new DLC announced at Bethesda's E3. Now, we've had Automatron and we've had Wasteland Workshop and Far Harbor, and two of those added quite a bit of stuff to the settlement building, and two of those added a couple of quests and a nice new area. Now, what's got coming up, we've got the Contraptions workshop, which looks interesting per se, but ultimately it's just a better developed, because it's by them, the actual people who made the game, big collection of parts that modders could do. People like DD Productions have already done that sort of thing, put elevators and stuff into the game. This is just built by Bethesda, so it'll probably be a bit smoother because they've had more people working on it. However, it does look interesting. Some of the things like conveyor belts, lifts, you name it. Elevators, that side of the pond, before somebody corrects me. Anyway. Then we've got the Vault Tech workshop, and there's supposed to be an element of what, Fallout shelter about it. A little bit of a quest, make it do experiments on your followers, not your followers, your Vault Tech. What's the word? Your Vault residents, that's the phrase I'm coming up with. So you can do a little bit of experimentation on your Vault residents, and it looks like an in-game version of Fallout Shelter, just a little bit. Now, how well that's done could determine whether or not I find that very, very entertaining or not. And I'm sure some of you out there will find it not entertaining in the least, and others out there will find it the best thing that's ever been put in. But most people will probably have a balanced opinion based on the pros and cons like everybody else. So with that in mind, that does look an interesting one, and there is supposed to be a bit of a quest to it. Lastly, we've got the rumoured, that isn't rumoured no more, Nuka world, which does look quite interesting. It's supposed to be a raider infested Nuka-Cola theme park type place. How that goes down, is that Fallout 4's version of the pit? You've got a bit of a violent gang culture going on, but you're going to get to know a bit more about the raiders, because in the base game the raiders don't have any personality whatsoever. They're just there to shoot at you and threaten to kill you before you blow the head off. So yeah, could we be getting our Fallout 3 pit sort of add-on there, where you get some moral choices, you get to learn a little bit about why the raiders behave the way they do, and they try and humanise them a little bit and give you a tough decision at the end. Either way, it's all interesting. The only thing Fallout related that I am slightly disappointed in is the whole fan hopes of a Obsidian follow-up, like a New Orleans or New California or something on that East Coast again, made by Obsidian. Not a peep. So if all the rumours and conspiracy theories about Obsidian doing that are to be true, Bethesda are going to have to do what they normally do and basically get Obsidian to announce that game about 3 months before it's due to launch. And that probably would be next year. Who knows? However, that is more hope than it is expectation at this point. Not just me, I'm sure there's plenty of you out there like that. So, I suppose, what can I say about the Fallout announcements and the DLC? There's one big area that looks interesting, and there's two settlement building things that also look quite interesting. The Vault one looks more interesting than Contraptions for me, unless of course I'm going to make a big Fallout 4 version of Mousetrap. Yes, anyone who's old enough knows what I'm talking about there. Oh, those adverts. Anyway, yes, it all looks promising anyway, and I'm sure some of the things that you think, I'm not going to play that, once you actually start to tinker with it, you will be sucked in more than you expect. So, with that, all I can say is it does look like exciting times, and I'm hoping to see what these new two big projects of Bethesda's are when they finally get around to telling us. So until then, this is Robbie gone.